Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am Arif, your cloud learning journey partner. Today's video is a special one because in today's video we gonna look into AWS S3. So S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. So this is one of the most popular service that AWS offers. So in this video we're gonna create S3 buckets. We're gonna see the important elements, important subsections of S3. So after watching this whole video you'll be able to answer any questions related to Amazon S3. So without further delay, let's get started. I have already logged into my AWS personal account, and from there we have to search for and few years ago there is a data breach regarding to it. So many important data. So one particular company, they stored their critical data inside the S3 bucket, but the bucket was accessible from everywhere, so all the data were compromised. So after then AWS made this change, and now by default all the buckets that will create will be private. Two options. choose from your AWS KMS key. You can, so KMS is a key management service. It's also a service that is provided by AWS. So you can create or generate your keys under here. And add as many files as you want to. So here are a few sections. You can see that object, properties, permission, matrix, management, and access points. So we're going to review these sections for better understanding. So objects in AWS S3 terms, whenever we upload a file to S3 bucket, we consider it as an object. So all files will be considered an object inside the S3 bucket. So that's the whole part. So here we can upload files. So this is the default page for S3 bucket. Then the next section is properties. Here we will see a few things that are important. Now we already are familiar with the bucket versioning tags, the default encryption, and this is an interesting one that is called intelligent tiering archive configuration. So AWS S3 covers few different tiers of storage. It has it has the general storage one, and it has the infrequently used one. So it has multiple class, and according to it the pricing differs. So if we are not sure that whether the objects that we're going to upload to the S3 bucket, how often we're going to access it, then we can go for this intelligent tier. So what it does, suppose we have uploaded 10 objects or files inside the S3 bucket, and out of the 10 files we are frequently using 3 files or accessing 3 files, and the rest of the 7 files are not being accessed for a very long time. So what's going to happen then, these 7 unaccessed files will be transferred to a different class which are cheaper, like infrequent access class. So we are paying less by enabling this intelligent tiering. So at the very beginning of our application development, if we're not sure about our usage, then we can definitely go for this intelligent tiering, and it will help us to save extra bucks. After that, we can enable the AWS CloudTrail data events. So it's more of for monitoring purpose, and we can also set event notification. So suppose if we upload an update, I want to push this notification to anywhere. Maybe for AWS term, we can call it Amazon SNS, simple notification service, for some additional operations to perform. In that case, we can configure fast transfer and very easily accessible the website, then you can host everything inside the S3 bucket. If you turn on the static website enabled, then your files, if you upload the HTML files, index files, everything inside the bucket, then it will act, this bucket will inside the bucket. That's why it's showing no data right now. And the storage class analysis, so it's a great tool to actually analyze all the component that we have uploaded inside our S3 bucket. The next section is management. Management is a very important part of S3 bucket configuration. So on the lifecycle rules, we can define lifecycle. So let's think about a scenario that we have uploaded few files in this S3 bucket that we use in our organization, but after 1 year we don't use that files, and we have a compliance requirement that we need to store the objects for 3 years at least before we can finally delete those objects. So here what we can do, we can create a life cycle. Let me show you real quick in here. If I click in here, what we can do, that we can specify everything in here. If we want to add prefix, we can add prefix in here, and then we can come up with a rules action here, like move the current version object between storage classes. We can do that, then expire the current version of the object. So suppose after, in the previous scenario, after 1 year, we can move those objects to an archive class of objects that is called S3 Glacier. And after 3 years, what we can do, we can write one more rule there, that after 3 years we can delete those files from the S3 Glacier permanently. So in this way we are saving the cost, and still we're following all the compliance requirement and everything. Okay, and if we want to replicate our object in different S3 bucket or different region, we can use the replication rule in here. So it's also a great tool to actually do the automated replication and come up with a DR plan and everything. And access point is also important. Suppose if we want to have a very secure access, we want to provide a very secure access of our S3 objects, we can create access point, and we can gradually define the rules and add the security consoles and everything in place, so that our objects, our S3 objects, will be accessed from a different access point in a very secure manner. So this is the end of today's tutorial. The video seemed to be a short one, but trust me, we have covered a lot of topics. It took a long time for me to actually learn all of this, but I want to share my knowledge with you and make sure that we covered everything that are important related to S3 bucket. If you have any questions or any sort of concern related to AWS S3 service, feel free to send me a message under this comment section and I'll reply you back real quick. Thank you again for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for watching videos like this. I'm planning to cover all the AWS services like this, complete analysis for all of the AWS services, and I will also try to create a new series where I will cover AWS certification process and cover every single topic that are required for passing the AWS certification. That's all for today, and have a great and wonderful day.